Hey, it's ADIA, and today is my birthday. I am 33, and for the first time in probably years, I'm actually really excited about my birthday. Usually I get super sad, and yeah, I'm not going to get into that right now. But anyways, it's my birthday. I'm about to go out to dinner with my family, so I thought I would film a get ready with me. I'm not going to talk through the whole thing because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, and I don't want the video to be like super long and rambling. And of course, by the time you see this video, my birthday will have passed. I'm gonna just get started.
Okay, so I was trying to decide which palette I was going to use between the Element of Surprise and the She palette by ColourPop. I ended up using this She palette by ColourPop, but of course I started with another shade from the Element of Surprise palette called Sea Stars that I used in my crease. Then I went back to the She palette and used the shade Duchess in my crease. It's like a matte peaky color, and I just used a MAC 224 brush, I believe, to just blend that into the crease. Then I used the shade Gal and a medium shader brush by ColourPop to apply that all over my lid. Gal is a super sparkly, rosy color, and it's really pretty, but definitely works better when wet. Next, I took a dampened brush and applied the shade Empress to like the inner half of my lid. Empress is a metallic purpley color, and I kind of wanted to do like a gradient pinky purple eye. To deepen my crease, I took the shade Damsel, which is a matte kind of like dusty purple shade, and I kind of just put this in my outer V to kind of deepen the eye look a little bit, but I didn't want to go all in through my crease, so I really just focused this in the outer corner of my eye, and I used a more tapered blending brush. So here I am going back to that first sparkly shade Gal, which was the pinky sparkly shade, and I just dampened the shader brush that I was using initially to kind of intensify that color because I feel like it got kind of lost with the other colors. So these metallic shades definitely work better when wet if you really want that payoff. Next, I took a little pencil brush, also by ColourPop, and used the shade Babe, which is kind of like a satiny, light pink color, just to highlight the inner corners, and I took it down just a teensy bit on the lower lash line as well. Then I finally took care of my brows, and I used Boy Brow in Clear just because I was using a lot of eye makeup, so I kind of wanted my brows to be a little bit more low-key. Then for my base, I used this Estee Lauder Stick Cushion Foundation in the shade 5N1, and I was hella annoyed because the cushion thing like came off, and I haven't even used this that much. So I don't know what the hell happened, but that really annoyed me. And then I just went back with the Fenty Beauty makeup sponge just to blend in that makeup because the stick foundation obviously is not working as something to blend in. So I just kind of went back and forth between my fingers and the makeup sponge to blend in that foundation. And to conceal any under eye darkness, I used the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chestnut. Now, I used to use the shade Caramel all the time, but Chestnut has just like a little bit more of a peachy undertone. So I feel like it really does like correct those dark circles better. And I just feel like it gives a really nice natural finish. And to set that concealer, I'm using the YSL Soufflé d'Eclat powder, and I use the shade 3, and I just press it in with the damp makeup sponge. I really like this powder because I feel like it brightens the under eyes a little bit, but it doesn't leave that white finish. And then I finished my under eyes with that shade Damsel, that same purpley shade that I used in the outer corner, and I just used a pencil brush to kind of just add a little depth to the under eye, and then I blended it out with a flat shader brush just to kind of diffuse it a little bit so there wasn't a harsh line. Then I just went back with an eyebrow brush just to smooth out my brows after they got kind of messy with applying my foundation. And then for blush, I used the Stila convertible color in the shade Camellia. I just use this in that everyday blush video. I use this all the time because it's super natural. And then I use this cream highlighter. It's the Honey Bomb by Pinch of Color, and that blush and this highlighter together is just super glowy and natural. I feel like it goes with any makeup look because it just looks super natural on my skin. It just gives just the right amount of color and glowiness. I love it. I've already mentioned this highlighter before, but I use it almost every single day because it's really, really good. And then for mascara, I just use the Maybelline Full and Soft Waterproof Mascara. It's just a nice everyday mascara. I don't think it's like out of this world good, but it works. So yeah, that's just what I decided to use for this look. So clearly I was feeling myself because I had my hair done and didn't know how to act, but I was trying to figure out which lipstick I was going to use. So I was going to use this like light pink color. I think it's a Maybelline matte lipstick, but I figured out right about here that wasn't the right color. I think it was just like too icy pink for the look. So I ended up going with this shade Fig by Sonia Kashuk, which is also a drugstore lipstick, and it's a really, really pretty like fuchsia color. Definitely out of my comfort zone, but hey, it was my birthday. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.